It's such a pleasure to have you here, Emily, for the first time. Trendhub, BGA London.
Yes, lovely to be here.
First time in Gothenburg. You've been in Sweden before, I know
Yes,
that.
I have, but Gothenburg's a special place.
Everybody says, just to please us, Annalena. It works fine. So Trendhub has a different angle, and most of our clients have seen the presentation and the products when you travel and we demo online, but it's kind of a hybrid between books and an online service. So it's kind of extensive reports, and in some areas extensive reports, like Women with More reports as a full package of the season. So it's kind of a nice in-between bridge kind of service, and people like that a lot. So why don't you show us, we're here, we didn't show you the printouts today, we will show you what it looks like if you're a client and what you get.
So I will delve into our women's wear area. As you know, Louise said, this gives you a really comprehensive overview of the season, starting with our seasonal books, but then you get all of these kind of in-season updates that go into deep dive into print and pattern, deep dive into denim, fabrics, youth, etc. And they really give you that kind of, I guess, those more nuances and untrended fabric trim detail, print and pattern advice. And then we also do catwalk reports as well that really kind of close that full circle of design. But I'll delve into the women's book to give you a flavour. And obviously, some of the themes in here is what I presented today. So you'll be able to see the flow of the books, how we always start with our kind of bigger picture ideas that really kind of ground our themes in the culture and the times that we're living in, and also kind of nodding to bigger themes that will kind of support retail, marketing, tone of voice, that kind of thing. Giving really nice overviews for the season in terms of the key design elements, to key colour evolutions, and the key colour kind of groups for the season, and then going into the season's key themes. So we'll give 5 themes per book, and they will all come with the kind of mood boards, the key inspiration and the influencers that are shaping that. Big, beautiful kind of inspiration-led imagery for you to kind of download. All of our images are downloadable in our digital libraries. So you can mix and match with kind of your own research, which is really nice.
What we call image banks.
Image banks. Full colour palette. And then what some of our deep dive spotlight content does, which you'll get kind of after the main book, is it updates colour palettes close to the season. So making sure that you're up to date from like various influences that are happening socially or on the catwalks. Colour harmonies, colour stories. And then going into kind of fabric direction, trims and details. And some really comprehensive print and pattern directions, which lend from like inspiration. And then we also supply our own kind of original artworks as well, which I think is a really nice touch to kind of take you into the theme, which coming up here. Yeah, it's beautiful. And then our product capsules, which, you know, is something that we really feel is our USP, because, you know, we're a consultancy first, and obviously Trendhub is our other arm to the business. But the product capsules are where we really see how we can filter, you know, bigger trends into those actionable kind of range plans for designers, with some advice on how you might talk to consumers about it, how you might story tell. So these are really great as well. And then going into accessories and footwear, and making sure that we kind of define those head-to-toe looks. And then the key looks coming through with some CADs and kind of key look styling as well. And then always a toolkit at the end. And I think these pages are so good to kind of print, blow up big as kind of your springboard for the season. To make sure that you've covered everything. Yeah, we love these in the studio. Just keep having them up so that we can track the evolutions of certain things, nuances. Yeah.
I think that sums up everything. It's such a big content-wise. All the books you
Yes.
do, women, kids, home, men. Did I miss something? Active, maybe? I
Home.
mean, yeah.
Escape.
So they are loaded with beautiful images in a conceptual way. So you get so much content in the material.
I mean, we take a very kind of image. Obviously, we work in the world of images, but we're very curated in terms of the images that we choose to select, and like really believe in the power of imagery and inspiration to kind of define our storytelling. I'll perhaps take you into a deep dive for like denim, say, so you can just have a look at how our trends play out on a more granular level. So this is our denim-specific report. So we always start with the key themes within denim. They all kind of ladder up to our big ideas and the key themes in our women's wear book. But it's really nice to see how this is then really applied at a category level. So you've got your themes, and then we go into like the key washes for the season and those kind of trend-led colours that really kind of complement the blues.
Yeah, it's really a deep dive in denim, isn't it?
Real
and
deep
this is part
dive.
of the women's seasonal package. So you have the whole
Yes.
package of the season. And what we saw first was the women's
That's
book,
our
let's say, the ebook,
The main
what we
book.
call the main
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, that's our like hero content, and then all of this is kind of to make sure that we're like really informing our clients and subscribers all the way throughout the season at every level.
So you do that in women, in menswear, and in home.
Only in women's wear at the moment, we offer that
Okay.
kind of deeper dive. I can escape this one. And perhaps should we go into a different category so I can give a flavour of?
Yeah, we could. I mean, it's also very much about. It's Annalina's computer. Maybe you. Yeah, you're going well. Doing well
Going
on the Swedish
yes,
keyboard
you
here.
know.
To click.
Yeah. So that would be the home book, for instance.
Yes. So I know you've seen a lot of fashion content from us today, but like we cover a lot of categories within our books. So if I just give you a flavour of our aesthetic direction and taste level for home, we take a really commercial-led approach, really looking at how consumers are living and choosing to live their lifestyles, and the kind of circumstances that are shaping that politically, socially, economically, always starting with those bigger picture ideas. And again, the key seasonal elements and the season's must-haves, colour evolutions and shifts, and really identifying the nuances there. And then going into our 5 big key themes for the season. A very similar kind of cadence to women's wear.
Yeah. And the mythology you can recognize, and
Yeah.
people like that because they might be different divisions.
Yes.
And they can kind of compare. Okay, so that's her
Definitely.
clothes, and what does her home wear?
Yes.
Textiles look like, for
Yeah.
instance.
And
So-
it's both hardware and soft goods.
Yes.
And you have the Pantone color references, so it's very easy for user-friendly.
Yeah. And
work with.
all of our books have synergy across them in the way that, we're a really tight-knit team. We come together at the beginning of the season, and we really unpick those kind of key seasonal shifts, sentiments. We've got our big macro one next week, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really nice to see the kind of synergy between the books, and it is a formula that people love us for. So,
Yeah, it's popular in Scandinavia, and also because you're also very early.
Yes.
that's good.
Yes.
Early and commercial. That's a nice combo.
Nice combination. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think the audience out there, what you need to contact us and just to see what are you interested in. Also kids, obviously, and
Yes.
lovely areas where few people do kids wear today on the forecasting areas, and you do it so well. It's really commercial kiddies.
Yeah, it's great. It really is great.
It
Our
is
kids'
great.
book, yeah.
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 And you are among the earliest out in the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Each season you start early. So that's also good, helpful for those working early.
Definitely.
Under pressure of deadlines. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to contact demo@colorhouse.se so that you will get contact with Annalena, and we can set up a meeting one way or the other. So Trendhub.
Thank you very much.
We love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.